Hi, and welcome to Movement Calling. My name is Lily. I'm the founder of Movement Calling. I'm a global yoga sculpt instructor, and I'm an ambassador for fitness in the outdoors. In my last video, I shared the mission of Movement Calling, so today I wanted to go one step deeper and talk to you about why I started Movement Calling, my founder's story, and what I hope for Movement Calling to become in the future. Movement Calling today is about the blend of fitness and the outdoors, and that began early on for me. The first sport that I fell in love with was cross country, and that is very distinctly an outdoor experience. It's trail running, and it's trail running with a team, and I loved it. Nothing else could get me to be up at 6 a.m. every single day of the school season, running, and often in the cold or the heat. But that experience shaped my formative years. Throughout this time too, I could really feel the effects on my mental health and my academic success from this routine in real time. Waking up at 6 a.m. to go running with my teammates, often in the freezing cold or the heat of the summer. I know how that made me feel alive and gave me the energy throughout the day and the mental clarity and the focus. I loved how it was making me feel. When I transitioned to college, I had to let go of a lot of those routines, but I was welcoming in something new and greater. I went to college to study bioengineering and graphic design. I felt how I was going to learn more about the human body and how to make things that would impact people's health, and I wanted to do so in a beautiful way. As a student in college, I was no longer on team sports, and I was in Boston in the Northeast for the first time. So the temperatures there really, for me, ruled out being an outdoor runner. So I did the next natural thing of going to the campus gym. This I did not like, so I entered a phase of reduced movement, and I felt the difference in my body. I felt how I started to have more fatigue and pain. I was a young college student feeling like my back was going to burn and fall off, things were hurting. And so I was looking for a change because the gym was not working out for me, probably for a lot of the same reasons it doesn't work for you. It is intimidating, it can be very bro-y, masculine, and there's a huge knowledge gap to success. Someone who walks in on day one, it could take years to where you feel comfortable in the gym. So I needed something outside of that space that brought back the community and would foster a way to feel good in my body and mind again. So I decided to try yoga, and as a broke college student, I tried out all the studios near me with their free or discounted intro packages. And when I found Core Power Yoga and Yoga Sculpt, that is something that really stood out to me, and that was like the beginning of a new chapter. After just a few months of being a student there, I decided to enroll in teacher training, and becoming an instructor felt the same way that being the captain of my team felt. I really love working with especially women one-on-one on their health and talking to them about what feels good in their body, what they're working on outside of their life, how we can mirror the strength, the focus, and the dedication in our physical practice to the way we feel in our school, in our work, and in our lives. This has been something that I want to continue doing for the rest of my life. This started though as just a side job or like a hobby in college. A new dimension came in when I took a hiking trip with some of my girlfriends from college. We went to Utah and Arizona and did some of the biggest national parks, and I fell in love. I had never hiked before, and that introduced something to me that was profound. The natural world just blew me away, and combining my interest of yoga and photography in these natural places, I was just creating something that called to me, that I loved. And I still continue to do that to this day too, creating art through the body and through the natural world. And I know how when I see this kind of content come across my screens, how it feels so true to me, and I feel like that is the kind of content that I want to be around and consuming and creating. So that hiking and outdoor element brought something new into my life, and around that time is when I started photo blogging. So as I just described, I was creating content and doing it as a side project, as a hobby, if you will. I graduated college with my master's in bioengineering and design and spent the next few years working in a career designing medical products. Some of my favorite industries to work on were women's health, neurotech, and diagnostics. But I wasn't feeling like the creative side was coming through strong enough. So this last year, when me and my fiance became full-time nomads, I took this time to think more closely about movement calling. I knew that the relationships I was building with people in person could definitely be amplified to reach you and other people like you online. I know the impact that can have because I myself attend virtual fitness sessions and I follow fitness creators and content creators who really inspire me and change my life without them even meeting me in person. So I knew all this was possible and I was reaching for that kind of impact and to make these connections and find life-changing friendships through the internet. So the fourth layer kind of came in with the travel. This has always been about the routines and the lifestyle of fitness and wellness, and being able to do it on the road full time with a new country every month or every week to further prove that it doesn't matter where you are, it can be done and it makes your life so much better. Whether that looks like taking swim breaks in Croatia or going hiking in Italy or being in Dubai and being a part of the personal training and gym culture there. I have so much confidence in every area of my life that I want to go after because I'm so strong in my body. I train for focus, and I train for flexibility, and I train for mobility and strength. And because I know how much it impacts me on a daily basis and I can credit everything I have achieved off of the mat because of my practice here, I wanted to offer that to more people online too. So that kind of brings me to where I'm at now. I blog and create free resources for you to inspire your routines, and eventually I would like to offer a lot more in-person experiences too. I would love to have you join me on my travels and create containers and retreats where we can work together one-on-one or in group settings. And I can't wait to see what the future holds. It's still really early in the year in 2024. And if you're here joining me in this journey now, I know that in the next update or the next year that I hope to have so many positive and amazing things to report back to you, and that you'll have joined along with me on that journey, just like how my team would cheer on me in cross country, that you're doing that for me now, and please know that I'm doing that for you. Every time you leave a comment or a like I go and look at what you do, I find who you are, and I'm just sending you love and energy. So if you would like to join my community, build a deeper relationship together, reach out to me, say hi, and I will personally respond. And that is what brings me joy. That is why I'm doing this. It has always been about the personal connection. It has always been about the friendships and the unique bond that comes through movement. So I can't wait to see what the future holds. I'm so grateful you're here. Please invite friends that you would love to have join us too. And I cannot wait to see you in the next update. Thank you so much.